Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here. We're back in the radius. The tide hath just come in. We did manage to grab the bomb, however, that's still in there. That was a test. Well done everybody in chat for remembering. So we're going to need this. So we got very close to being caught out by the tide whilst we were on this bombing mission. So I made the executive call to grab the bomb and then we'll go back in there nice and fresh. Now the problem with that is we cleared out a lot of enemies from there and yeah, we cleared out a lot of enemies from there. And now the tide has reset them all, which also means that we've got to trek across a permavay route to get to factory. No. God, I've got that. Pabeda. We've got to trek across here with enemies to get Pabeda just to carry on. So that's what we'll do. Now, apologies, I don't like going out in the dark with you lot, but we do need time to do this. We do want to maximize our time also. There will potentially be quite a few enemies, or at least there can be. Ooh, sneaky route. Lovely. No reason not to stick to the edge of the map when you can. Always have a fag in your gob. It's the most important part. Oh, I thought I just heard something. Yeah. See the spawn in its natural habitat. Oh. But we finished that one. Now we have. Lovely. Cram another one in, because we've only just got up. We've only had pineapple and not our nicotine hit. And I don't know about you guys and gals, but if I'd have just my pineapple and not my nicotine hit, I'd be pretty cranky too. Especially with where we're going. We will need eyes to see. So we're gonna skirt around the outside here and get to Pabeda at a reasonably good time. So what we're trying to do here is save time. We're trying to make sure that we are getting to places early so that we've got daylight to play with. And as we know with the tide, everything's back. Goodies. Now then. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Good. I was hoping we would find some on our travels. That can go there. That can also go there. There's going to be some in that as well. That's junk. And probably. And look at this! Buckshot as well. I have been catered for. I'll demonstrate why I am filling the bottom of my pouch with shotgun shells inevitably at some point during the stream. I'm sure it is inevitable. But yeah, so it'll be Crashlands for maybe an hour after this. See how we get on. Because I was having a... Again, a lot of the comments were like, oh, you should change the difficulty down. Oh, yeah, you need to learn the tricks of the trade. You'll have a lot easier time. I don't want an easier time. It is nice to get your ass kicked by a game, or by games, from time to time. In my experience anyway. If you don't get your ass kicked, you'll never get humbled. If you don't get humbled, you'll think that you've got nothing to learn. And anybody who's got that mindset, well, I mean, you might as well just roll over now. You can always learn. Now, on that note... Oh, you did see me. On that note, we have got a lot of nasty enemies between us and our objective. Now, there is potentially going to be a fair bit of cheesing going on here because we haven't really got the armaments for this either. So I'm hoping to get close to a lot of them. Because this, in fact... Oh, God. Oh, here come the lads. So let's drop a quick save. Because, yeah, if Doc's going to get his counting in, now's the fucking time. So the guy... there is just a regular cop. The one at the back there... that dude... who fucking half-loaded my magazines? Fucking idiot. That guy at the back there does. I think that was the AK guy, and there's also a sniper up on there as well. Now that I've already managed to kind of fuck up just a little bit, let's get these. Oh, that's quite close. Wait there. Oh, I thought he was there. There he is. I wish I could do that, Jeff, but I just haven't got the time. If I'm honest. So I usually start off on either normal... well, actually, no, to be honest with you, a lot of the time I start off on hard. And you know what? I am actually doing myself a disservice. Because there's plenty of games where it's like, oh yeah, I'll complete it on easy, and then I'll go through and complete it on hard again. And so you're getting more bang for your buck that way. And, yeah, there was a time when I did that. But I can't do it anymore because I've got just too many bloody games to cover at the moment. And where did that one go? That's good. Good. Yes. Bullet loading simulator is in full effect. Thankfully... these guys are kind of giving me a little bit of a let-off at the moment. I mean, there are some that, but yeah, they just don't seem to be pushing me quite as aggressively as I would normally expect. To be fair, we are using silenced weaponry, so I haven't actually started alerting anyone yet. Fuck. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Not the greatest. Ooh, gotcha! So we are a little... don't do that, hand. We are a little outclassed here on ammunition at the moment. Just a little bit. Buckshot is... top. He's up the top, we're going round. Woo! Area secure. Looped. The area is anything but secure. But, ooh. Ow. That fucking hurt. That was one of the hunter guys. Yeah, I don't think there's any choice of it getting choppy.
Okay, just one last time.
Where are you?
In this area, because it's very enemy, anomaly, and everything. Dense. Got big boy rounds in. Big boy bucks. We'll just have to be fucking accurate, will we? Just have to be fucking accurate. Hopefully the chop will sort itself out as I carry on. No, thanks, dude. No, it's most appreciated. Always. But, ow. I completely forgot about him. I've said about him plenty of times. Well, that's more heals than we've used in the entire game so far. We're also very low. There we go. That's why I was rushing. Because we don't want that spawning lots and lots of stuff on us. To be fair, it's getting a little stuttery in here for me. So, yeah, I don't think the stream's gonna have much luck. What was that now? Ooh, Desert Eagle rounds, those we need right now.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's in the next room. Ooh. That's getting a bit old. That interaction. Seem to be reaching over my shoulder for my bag and half the time grabbing my shotgun, even though I am reaching for the right shoulder. I think those two are always there.
Where are you?
It's not creepy much. I think he's in the next room. Let's get that black grass out of the way and then... Ow. Bear in mind, at this level, those guys can quite easily one-shot you. I know they haven't yet. I consider myself extremely lucky. So, oh, those are the empties, aren't they? That's where we just were. Just in case anyone was wondering, after that little bit of black glass, you will find our next little secret item. The anomalous torch doesn't actually work, and strangely, you can't flip its position either. There are 4 of these. We now have 2. But yeah, I won't lie to you, Jeff. This is one of those games that can take some time getting into. I'm a massive fan of Fallout. I love this lonely wanderer survivor sort of thing. I never did play the Stalker games all that much, but they would have been more my bag than Fallout was, because Fallout was more about the wasteland of it, and these games are more about the anomaly. I mean, it's obviously wasteland, but they're more about the anomaly and anomalous zones and all that nasty shit going on. These are some great items that we're looting right now. Places all that health that I lost earlier. Lovely! Or used, rather. Now, the enemies are usually in the same place, but they can be different compositions and different quantities sometimes. Like, for instance, there should be a guy just there. Although he would normally attack me straight off. Why? Who's loading these? Shit, it's me, isn't it? Right. I hate this. I wish it wouldn't do this. I swear it does it on purpose. I feel compelled to fill up the box with the ammunition that's just been scatterbrained all next to it. Now, we can drop down here. You can actually run across to that bit and go round that way, and then drop down to the lower floors. However, we're moving through this area. There is loot to be had. I want to clear it. So there's also some areas that are upstairs. Ooh. There's also some areas upstairs that I want to clear out. He sounds like he's right around the bloody corner. Yeah, it looks like we're... Looks like we're struggling. So, again, what people will say for these armoured enemies, because we're just using standard rounds at the moment, is that that guy had armour, and I dinked him for 2 headshots. I'm pretty sure it is a case of we just got lucky on the penetration, as opposed to, oh, I hit him in the weak spot. Into the radius. The gift that never stops giving. So there's still quite a few enemies about. Oh, you walk up that, don't you? Now I remember. I remember this area. Not exactly easy. Ooh, free flashlight. Lovely. Lovely, the radius. So this is one of the areas that I wanted to come to. This is actually a backdoor entrance, which will dump us out to the back here. I'm gonna fuck's sake. He's taking a lot of hits. Or he's not getting hit. Have you got a fucking invisible wall there, my friend? I'm gonna get up higher. Do I even need to be out here? Yes, I do. Okay, fuck you. Well, that's not, obviously not the incantation of, or that's not the incarnation of Vega in, mimic form, so we're safe. That's new. Cool. Right. Need to do some bullets. Yeah, that looked to me, because, well, as far as I'm concerned, those shots were bob on, because the velocity of this pistol is very, very good. It does have damage drop-off, but I should still be capable at that sort of range. Yay. Right. Go put the kettle on. Now, I know I say not to do this during your time in the radius, but we're on a quest mission here, and yeah, I'm trying to keep the stream moving along. However, one of the other things is, do know when you've bitten off more than you can chew. We've got crummy levels of ammunition, technically crummy levels of... Yeah, I thought it was. I swear, like, the devs come in every now and again and just change little things and don't say anything. It's what it feels like. Anyway. Oop. Subsonic rounds, those will get sold, because in my opinion they're a bit shit. I'm gonna have another crack at him. Well, I mean, we're not even going that way. Okay, there you go. Fucking one... Yeah. One tap! I'll edit that. I'll edit that out later. I'd like to think that I'd weakened him, but what I think happened there is he was too low. Too low. Yeah, I didn't think that of bodies, though, if I'm honest. I mean, that's never one that I've seen there, and again, I've been through this mission loads of times. Cool. Good pen chance. Good pen chance, everybody. Shit. Please go in. Alright, calm down, dickhead. What the... Stop it. Oh, you did go down. He went down silently. What a prick. So yeah, this is getting quite stuttery on... Well, not stuttery, but I can feel the frame rate dropping. Right, this is our objective. Fuck me, we got let off so easily then. That can't actually hurt you. I have tried. Ooh, radius goodies. I mean, it's almost guaranteed, isn't it? Faulty memory in my case. Okay. The mechanical side of things, I have definitely seen. There's some ProTube VR versions of that sort of stuff going on. God, this must be... this might actually be really terrible for you guys to watch at the moment. I'll try and get out of here, because it is very, very laggy for me. Okay, looks like we're moving up to slug rounds now. Yeah, for me, I love the idea of it, but for me, the problem is it's just one more thing that I have to dick around with. And we know I'm bad enough with PC VR as is. Like, you know, having to sort all the bits and pieces out, get everything ready, make sure everything's charged. It's part of the reason why I don't use haptic vests. Okay, looks like I'll be looting under that then. Is because it's just one more thing to forget about, and it's one more thing to kind of, you know, go through the ritual of. I think we deserve a smoke about now. Lovely. Just in case anyone was looking for your Pechos, this is the first one that you will come across kind of naturally, I guess. There's only really one that's hidden. But there you go there, like, lovely. What does he do? Nothing. Can we sell him? Unfortunately not. Cool. Yeah, as I said, it's for me. It's always been a case of like, especially with streaming as well. You've got enough things to remember, and as you'll have seen tonight, plenty of things that I already forget. Cool. That's the mission. I'd love to. Wouldn't that be great? Alright, we'll leave that there. Wouldn't that be great to watch in, what's it called? Crashland. Right, let's get these bullets. Yeah, I don't know how, like, laggy this is looking to you guys, but for me, I don't know, they've definitely updated something at MetaQuest Developer Hub's end, because I had to sign a load of waivers and shit just before I come on, and it does seem a bit more framey in headset for me. It's not looking too bad for you guys, though. Here's our next painting. I will try and take us on a guided tour of all of them. Good. Now, the thing is, if it's laggy for me but not for you guys, that's fine. Because then I'll die in areas where I really shouldn't have, and it'll look like there's no good excuse. Right. So, one of the problems that you can have with this is obviously, you know, we can't two-hand whilst carrying this. Let's make sure that's in there like that. We can't two-hand whilst carrying this. So. Good. Now, I'm getting quite a lot. I think it might be as much to do with factory as anything else. There are quite a few enemies in this area as well. So, the thing is, one of the things that I did do is I dropped. There is always a preloaded excuse. One of the things that I did do is I dropped everything down on the whole MetaQuest Developer Hub side of things to try and, in an attempt to try and combat this. I do like the higher resolution, but I also want it to be a smooth viewing experience. I wouldn't want to watch anyone's video if it's like fucking looks like it's moving at 2 frames a second. Right, let's pop. So all of this stuff that we looted previously should be back. Thanks to s.t.a.l.k.e.r, which means we get to reloot. Ooh. Like, I feel like it's the game, though, and that a stop-start ain't gonna fucking do anything. So, but, yeah, this is what happens. This is the lesson that I have learned. I mean, I didn't upgrade. I didn't update anything on MetaQuest Developer Hub, but I came into a load of new things, so I think it might have auto-updated. I don't know. We'll get that in a minute. And, again, it's something like, you know, I'm often asked, like, why have you got such a problem with PC VR? It's not just PC VR, it's PCs in general. But, like, little things like tonight, I've changed nothing from the last stream. Absolutely nothing. But something's happened somewhere, and this doesn't feel as good in headset anymore. That is one of the major reasons that really fucks me up. Again, what can I say? I'm a console pleb. That's the way of things. Right, now, we are getting pretty heavy. God, like, imagine if I have to remember to update my graphics card, update my sound drivers, update my motherboard, have to fucking, you know, reinstall Windows once every 6 to 12 months. Ugh. It gives me nightmares, that sort of shit. It was working. So, one tip that I would... You carry on. One tip that I would like to share with you all, and I did want to do this because I'm planning on making a short out of it. Was that 3 lighters? Lovely. Like, for me now, the frame rate has sorted itself right out, but we do need to be... Shit! Bastard! Do need to be aware of those clouds of gas. So one of the things that you can do, especially if you have these kind of items, or if you find yourself absolutely waylaid with loot, and as I've said about previously, we might be experiencing it now. There's an AK. 41, we're getting there. If you find yourself getting into the red as far as your weight is concerned in this game, it will slow you right down and you'll drain your stamina faster. One of the ways that you can get round it, I'm going to do my Amazon delivery on foot now. One of the ways that you can get round it is by throwing the items that you have in your hand, because when they're not in your hand, it's like they weigh nothing at all. I think this is quite a staple in VR. I don't think I'm showing anything off that's like amazingly brand new. Do bear in mind that you are careful where you throw things, but this collection of ancient Chinese plates and Fabergé eggs is well packed. I packed it myself. Lovely. What I would go for is little precise throws, and then we simply sprint to catch up. God, I know exactly how Amazon delivery drivers feel now. I need a cigarette. Hey, it's a tough job. Tough job. You know, you want to get your packages back there, all home, safe and secure. Well, this is the service you pay for. Amazon don't have to deal with fucking mimics. Right, on. So yeah, the two things that you need to be hyper careful of when doing this, especially with guns. I'm not going to demonstrate, but if you throw it too far, and you can really get some ging on this throw, it will render out, which can then make it an absolute pain in the arse to find again. So keep your throws quite short, and then catch up, grab. If I was in the red, you would see the difference here in my movement speed and also stamina. But because I'm kind of like in the light yellow to orange on weight, you're not really seeing it. Like, that's too far, and if it goes much further than that, it will render out, which then means that until you get within a certain distance of it, it won't render back in. Also note, reflector anomalies will not reflect Amazon delivery packages. I'm not going to demonstrate that either, because we've come a long way. Like, you can really get some ging on it. Whew, all that work. All that work. And then, like, when you've thrown it too far, you get that panic on of, fuck, where is it? Because if it despawns, you better believe that you have to reload your save and go again. I haven't had any problems with that. There is one other massive thing that I will mention with this technique as well. Do not let any, like, even if you are traipsing along at like this sort of speed because you're over 50 kilograms, not age, do not throw this anywhere near the exit points. If that goes like close to the blue but not close enough for you to grab, that then becomes unretrievable and you can't get it, and again you'll have to reload or, you know, stop the mission and start again. I've done that several times. It's not nice. It's not a pleasant experience. But we made it. Look at that, Tommy the Turret. Or is it Tarquin? I can't remember. But, like, you know, definitely no smashing, banging, or crashing going on. That's an Amazon delivery. Well made. But yeah, we will be getting to the point where I'm completely overladen with crap, and that will keep things moving. I wonder if Amazon delivery drivers come home to cake. I hope so. It's a tough job. Cool, we've almost won. So that's security level 4. It's at this point that I really should start thinking about upgrading my weaponry. Did we actually do that on the way past? Ha! We did. I didn't even realise. Look at this money. Look at this money. So I would like to try and complete it tonight, and I think I've got all of the things that I need, but there's one key thing missing. One key thing missing. Look, there she is. That is the finest 3,000 shekels I will ever spend in this game. We could have also bought that for the last mission that we did. We are going to start getting, I mean, we already are outclassed with that. Let's get the old upgrades on. I want this. Good. Once that's sorting itself out. Now, again, I do understand, and I do know. I think every time I stream this game, I'm like, I'll try not to use the PPSH this run. I'm sorry, what can I say? It's that good. The reason why I mentioned about not being able to put that in the kind of like out of Scooby-Doo flashlight mode and into security guard mode is it makes it really hard to put it like that, whereas with these you can just do that and that. Very annoying. Ooh, we definitely don't need that levels of toilet roll, so the rest of it can be sold. Just in case I need the money now, I'm making a point of getting the high price items there. Pecho 1 can go up there for now. So, as I've said previously, there's a big element to this game of the more messing around that you do actually looting, the more you then need to loot to stay ahead of the game, so to speak. There's also a massive part in this game of the items that you use. Oh yeah, I'll sort that out later. The items that you use. So again, it's another reason why I personally find the PPSH and the TT the greatest combinations of weapons ever known. And it's simply because they both use the same ammunition, which actually saves you a load of fucking about. Right, 2 of those, 1 of them. It's all we need. It's all we need. I'll take this with me and we'll get some loading done. Welcome to Bullet Loading Simulator, everybody. Population, you. Right, let's get the other things on this. What I like to do is actually decrease the fire rate, because even at a decreased fire rate, it's still pretty fucking good. You don't need to. Base site with a rail B. Okay, let's get that one done first. Can't do it in this one. So, just in case you're wondering, this is a drum mag for the PPSH. And that gives... And you only actually need one. A lot of the time, I find myself mag dumping into this mag from the other mags to keep this one full. And then the banana mags that I'm going to be carrying on my person as well are like backups. We're going to need to repair all that as well. Lovely. I don't think we need to worry about fire rate right now. Let's be lazy. Well, I could clean up those magazines as well. You can only clean up magazines that are at... Oh no, you can clean them up from yellow onwards, and with magazines, you can clean them up from yellow all the way to blue with just WD-40 and the brush. Lovely little shower. Cool, I have my... Congratulations me, I have my crutch. And as I said, part of the reason why I love my PPSH so very much is there is no mission on any of the difficulties that I've played this game on so far that I can't get done with a TT-33 and a PPSH with P+ ammunition. And we're now able to actually carry a hell of a lot more ammunition with us out into the radius without having to reload. This is where we need to be doing our reloading, not out in the Bondu. Right, so that is all of our... Oh, but one bullet, fuck's sake. Yeah. Cool, fine, just in case you find any extras. These can be sold now, because I'm tempted to take that just so that we can fill it up, but yeah, I'll keep hold of that for now. The thing is, in this run, I can't see us needing that. I'm going to go to plus P ammunition now, after I've gone through what I have, and then we'll never really, as far as this run's concerned, need FMJ again. If you were playing it though, I would keep hold of this to put all of your FMJ in. FMJ, even when you've surpassed it, because the game has got hard enough for you to not really be able to get away with using it anymore, is still useful for those earlier areas. Because the earlier areas will still contain enemies that... We'll keep it anyway. We'll keep it as a little token of remembrance. But the earlier areas will still contain enemies that... Lovely. And we'll sort all the ammunition out when I get back. The earlier areas will still contain enemies that we'll be able to take down with FMJ and that we don't really need plus P for. I have got a little stash of plus P here, but we don't need that. I want the box, and we'll keep that for now. So the only problem that we now have... Now, where's that? So that's yellow, so we will tidy that up a little bit later on. If I am going to do crash lands after this, there may not be an ASMR video at the end of this one. I'll just have to fucking get it done in my own time, won't I? Good call, Dread. Did I dump it on the floor? Where's that gone then? Yeah. Cheers, Dread. That would have been fun. Click. I wouldn't have fucking said a thing. Right, but that's me. Another thing that I really like about the PPSH, and this is how the real weapon works, is that when the cocking handle is backwards and there's no like dust cover or anything along those lines over the kind of like viewport, of the weapon. So it's very easy, basically, to see when you are ready to go with this gun or not. And if I remember rightly, toward means auto, away... No, other way around. So towards means single. And that's what we want to keep it on. Nope. Upgrade. And... place where I was saying it'd be base site. You know what? We will reduce the fire rate. I never really use full auto, but I like reducing the... But there are times when I will, you know, if they are getting really close to us and trying to push our shit in. Come on, go in. There we go. There are times when we will get pushed and then a quick snap to full auto and a hose down. And at that lower fire rate, you'll find it just a little bit easier to control. The thing is, it's a luxury. You do not need that low rate of fire. What we'll do whilst I'm here is we'll now get the ammunition that I'm kind of going to be using, at least in this run, for the rest of the game. And again, we've got tons of money, and each one of these that we buy allows us to earn more. So that is a massive investment, but remember, that's 500 bullets that will probably get us to the end of the game. So yeah, and we've got a decent amount of money, just in case you were... So these are what was it called, plus pressure rounds, plus P. So they're basically overpressurized rounds which do increased damage and have a very good armor piercing rate as well. And so what those not all weapons have plus P ammunition. It's basically the top range ammunition, in my opinion anyway. Some would argue that the armor penetration rounds have better armor pen than plus P, but plus P do more damage. And I think as you're playing it, the more damage outweighs the percentage chance of penetration, because there's not a massive amount between the armor penetration values. Thank you, Vaughn. Right, so I have my crutch. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. This thing, we did a rail on it, didn't we? So it's rail B and rail S. I don't really bother with sights on this, although it's not bad, but we've got our pistol for sniping. We need... Is it rail B for the underslung? No, rail S. We've got plenty of money. Just buy another one. We could get the laser pointer. Because I'm streaming it, I want to make sure you guys can see what the fuck I'm doing. So we'll get another flashlight. Yeah, bye. Thank you. Oh yeah, it goes on the side. Lovely. Cool. So we've got one of them. As I said, you can put a sight on the top of it. We've got the standard sight. I'm not going to be using it. If we're not sniping with that, we're sniping with this. You'll see. You'll see. Cool. So now we just need to get back out there and do more. Top priority mission is locked now. To unlock, complete the following missions, 1 out of 4. So even when we've been doing missions before we've finished our next mission that takes us a security level up or advances the story, we are still working towards things, and it's this reason why you should always make sure you're doing as much as you can be. Now, we went through a little bit of Permavay route and killed a couple of enemies. There is a little bit in Blocky Village. Let's go... Let's see what's available in Permavay on there. Let's take all of the Permavay route ones. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a paparazzi mission. That doesn't matter. No, they're all in Blocky, so it looks like we're going Blocky Village. We don't need to get all of these done. I would like to get all of these done. Where is the one in Permavate? It's on the way to Pobeda Factory, so that's not going to get done. So what we will do is we will cancel the one that was in Permavate route and go back in and get another one. It's in the same place. Abort. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong fucking map. Oh, so it looks like it's always going to be there. Oh, it's got multiple. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, so that's why. That's why. What's the M1 for? So this basically is because it wants us to go and collect multiple. So what we'll most likely end up doing is we'll go M3, M4, M2 and just call it a fucking day. Because I want to get things moving. Let's have a sleepy. Because we don't want me wandering around there at night. You know what? Actually, let's be efficient with our time. So normally, I'd have no problems wandering around at night in this game, but I am thinking of, you know, you guys being able to at least have a clue of what's fucking going on, as opposed to having to watch a stream that is basically that. So, but what we'll do is we'll use what time we have now to travel out to Blocky Village. It's been a while. Which one was it again? Right one. We'll use what time we have now to get out to the swamps of Blocky Village, and then we'll catch our rest when we are in the swamps, and then we'll crack on from there. Did I take some stims with me? I did. I remembered. We haven't got any extra ammunition, but I don't think we're going to need a lot for this. I didn't get my fucking gas mask. I might not need it. Let's have a quick check of the missions a second. Operation Cleanup, Warren's Legacy, Banshee Hunt. Might need it for that. What are you saying? Oh yeah. Lovely. Now then. So, our first objective is over there. Now, we could fight our way all the way through Blocky Village, but we only need to skirt the outskirts of it. So, we'll kill what's in the way. Like, with this guy, I don't need to kill him. They're so slow. But it's, they don't take much in the ways of damage. Those are the sort of ones that can start swarming up on you and as they creep around. What we're going to try and do, let's keep... I still don't know, and I've played this game to death, I still don't know if turning my light off makes a difference to the enemy's perception and view of you. I don't think it does, but I try and play with a level of light discipline anyway, just in case, and because that's what I do. It definitely makes a difference in Into the Radius 2. I think I did some testing on it, and said testing was just fucking inconclusive. Cool, so we need to be on the edge of glory. It's that one there. And what are we picking up? Where's the bloody... There it is. Hello. What are we picking up? M1. Could you just wait a second? M1. Metastasis. Find the odd rift, destroy it. Jesus! Cool. Looks like we might be going loud then. Shit! Did they hear it though? Did they hear it? That's a 1 for acting there, Doc. I thank you. I can hear the radio crackle. There's enemies in.
No! You're gonna break it! Stop!
So, I'd like to think that these guys haven't been alerted because of the light. They've been alerted because of the fact that I'm
Is Max coming out to play?
in radius of them. Alright, fucking calm down, everybody. PPSH Adventures! PPSH Adventures! You can kill everything with the PPSH! It is the game in easy mode. It's so strong as well for what it is. This is just normal ammunition. And it 1 and 2 shots most enemies in the game. I don't know if this is our objective.
Joe, you did it again! You little...
Who you calling little? Ooh. Oh, I fucking ducked. Prig. Like, I don't even, like, as far as the lighting's concerned, and I have got the brightness up on the stream as well, I don't even know if you would have been able to see him. So, right, we are... Ooh, crap. Where did you go? More importantly, where did I drop my drum mag? Oh. Right. Panic averted. So we now don't need to carry as many magazines as far as our pistol's concerned, because we can decant from these banana mags as well, which doesn't take very long. We don't want to make a habit of doing that. If I wasn't trying to prove the example that I was banging on about earlier, I probably would decant my banana mags into this as well, especially if it's during nighttime and I haven't got the light to see what I'm doing, or at least keep the stream moving along. Oh, look, it's our Dutch little teacup. Short and stout, but we can't take it with us because the radius won't let it out. Oh, get me down. Freak stuff. Hey, just what I needed. Lovely. Yeah, boo. Can't have it all. Now, I think of the 2 missions that we didn't need to do, that one was one of them. M1. Find the odd rift, destroy it, and bring back the broken shard. So I think we've got a broken shard at home still. However, the tide did come in, so we might have lost it. But, yeah. So now we just need one more. I swear they've got their fucking +10 to sneak on tonight. Bastards. So quiet. But, again, there's a lot of background noise, which, you guys may or may not be hearing. A lot of fucking cubes going off in the radius. A lot of cubes. It's, I mean, that is looking better than it used to, you know. Again, I think they've snuck in here and done a little bit. Because previously, all that seemed to do was just be like, I'm over here, the flare's up there, but I'm over here. Now it does seem to give at least a little bit. So, again, though, you know, you're paying money for that. You're literally shooting up into the sky something that you could sell. So, whether it's a good idea or not, I'd say no, as somebody who's very scrupulous with their money. There is our bed for this evening. providing... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we'll have to find another bed. So, actually, yeah, okay. So here's something that happens. The randomness nature of the anomalies could just be like that. So I can't get up there without taking damage. And the whole reason why we're going up there normally would be to heal the damage, and then we'll take more coming back. The only time those ribbons will disappear is once the tide comes in again, and I ain't waiting 3 fucking days for that shit. So we'll have to find somewhere else to spend the night, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. One thing I would ask, actually, chat, is when it starts getting to the point where you can't see what the fuck I'm doing, then I'll go and sleep. How's that for a deal? How's that for a slice of fried gold? But you should be able to see what I'm doing right now. So there's like little black ribbons. You should be able to see them. Those little black ribbons are an anomaly. I can't remember what they're fucking called now. It'll come to me eventually. But you usually find them around forests, and basically if you touch them, not only do they do you damage, but they also do you damage over time as well. And yeah, like that's where you usually find them, in these forested areas. And if you just go running willy-nilly through forests, you will catch them. You will catch them. Right. Yeah. You're demanding to be dealt with, aren't you, sir? Yeah, you should. Can you see them between the trees here? That's where you usually find them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit. Should have used my pistol. Too late now. Come on, grab. Well, you know, it only happens sometimes. It only happens on some tides. It's not always. So, like, when we first came here... But the thing is, there's multiple... Oh, there's at least one other just round the corner from here. So... Fucking hell, I can't even see him! Fuck! Cover, 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 cover! I can't even see that dude. That's annoying. Right. I think we're going to have to go up and around. I did want to go to that safe house. Now, because of the mission that's over there, we need to check and find out what mission it is. M3. Orange Legacy. So these guys aren't ones that we necessarily have to kill. But if I don't take them out, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. Right.
Hey! Quit standing there, will ya? You want to starve in the winter? No?
Ow.
Then help me plant these.
Yeah, on my way.
Well, that's a scenario that's never come up before. Using the mimics of the game as cover. Oh, there's more than one. Shit. Don't know if anyone's noticed or not, chat, but we might be in a bit of trouble here. Well, I mean, we're okay on health. Hey, are you coming in? I mean, I hope you're coming in. We're never in trouble with the PPSH! Jesus Christ. So I have got this on, again, acting. I have got this on single fire. Yeah. With that guy getting really close, that if he had armor on, that's where I'd have jammed it on full auto and let fly. And let's pop that one in there. That one's getting a little low. We are out of pistol ammunition already. Yeah. Brilliant. We've just got to be very careful going through here. There's more armored dudes, but they are slow movers, so we don't have to worry about them too much. And it's looking like it's time. I can hear somebody running over there. Fuck. Time to move. We haven't got the ammunition for this. That plus P's looking pretty good about now. We might have to bin it off home, you know. But, safe house. I'm surprised it'll even let us sleep when there's enemies about. It's very generous. How do we play this? Because I've not done myself a service here by really shorting myself on ammunition. Like, PPSH is great and all, providing I've got something to fire out of the damn thing. Right, okay, let's, if you sleep for, I think it's 1 hour, the enemies will kind of wander off. You were supposed to wander! This is heavily dangerous, by the way. Never run around in the forest. Ever. Always smoke when you're trying to outrun the enemy. What? Like, this is one of the other ones that I'm saying as well. It's like, look at that. Look at that. So I can't go through there without taking damage. We're just gonna have to. Come on then, you little shit. Where are you? So, this is the problem with the way that I play, is going out underprepared is as bad, yeah, if not worse, than going out overprepared. So, because it costs you time. This is time fucking about. However, this is time fucking about at night. So... And again, it's like, you know, I haven't played this game for ages. I didn't know this was going to be that hard. I thought, like, each banana mag's got 35 rounds. The drummer's got 71. Plus I had 9 in the spout on the pistol. And then another 16. That's like a good 120, 130 ammunition that I can use across all my weapons. So, but we did manage to get a lot of nice kills there. So, and they're now dead. So we'll do our sleeping here and then go back into the radius tomorrow morning. Go back in fresh. We'll also grab a heal whilst we're here as well, because it's cheaper and uses no resources. What we will also do... So, you know how I said our ammo days are over? It would be cheaper for us to buy another big box of FMJ. And then reload everything. One of the things that I don't know if it's a bug or not, I'd like to think that it's not, it's purposeful, is that you cannot load weapons while sprinting as fast. You'll hear that click rate is a lot slower. I believe it's a feature, but it might be a bug. And the other thing as well about this weapon is it's only going to get more powerful. Every drum mag we find is going to allow us to carry more ammunition in a state of play. I'm saving the PP for hard enemies. In that area, there are none yet. So in Permavay, Blocky Village, and then most of Pobeda Factory, we can get away with FMJ. The difference between the cost of these, I'm also trying to not run out of money because there's a lot of things that I'm not doing in these streams to more than anything to save time. We've still got plenty there, so we will get round to that. But yeah, it's just very expensive to use, is all it is. Oh, I forgot I've got that. It's just very expensive to use, Faye, basically. Yeah, it costs us, I think it was just over 1,000 to buy one of those, whereas those are closer to 3.5. The difference is worth it when I start coming up, basically when I'm getting nothing but armored enemies coming at me and pushing, you know, trying to push my shit in, and then also other enemies like sliders and armored seekers, which are the ones that run at you and are fucking silent tonight for reasons unbeknown to me. We did get one of those done. Just remember to hand that in later. Like, we have got a lot of money here. But I forgot to trade all of that in last time. That there, and then that one's a broken shard, so that's a quest item. We need one more of those. But yeah, we'll try and get that done. Try and get that done tonight. It may pay us to do this now as well. So again, the other thing that I like to do is I don't like taking full boxes of ammunition out. I like taking nice little neat extras out like this. Come on, go in. Have we got any more banana mags for the PP? Oh, we have. Cool. So, wrong one. No. I'm sure we did. Or did I put them all on side? Okay, we don't. So this is where we want to be doing all of our ammunition, all of our reloads and all of our bits and pieces. If I'm doing it out there, that's not great. But let's take some extra with us this time, because we are kinda technically on a lower rate of ammunition for the missions that we're doing. Just go in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Come on. I'm not doing it manually. There you go. So what you're supposed to do is press the trigger, collect that bullet, and then put the pack or the magazine into the box, and it should fill it up. Right, an extra 50 is for emergencies. We have killed a lot of the enemies out there, and then we're back up to full again. So, yeah, famous last words. We should be alright. We are indeed carrying a lot of extra weight as well, I think. because we're not shotgunning it anymore. So those... Oh, there's a fucking box right there, you lazy shit. We'll keep some of those just in case I do end up using another gun, which I doubt. But yeah, if memory serves, yeah, all of this that we're dropping at the moment, it's not much, but it's extra weight. And because we're not doing pouch dipping anymore, we don't need those. So they can all go up there, and we've now cleared our pouch. It's not much, but, you know, it's still half a kilogram. Still a bit. Right. Cigarettes in. Ammunition. Those are both loaded. That's not. It's as I said before, again, like, I'd like to think I know best. I may not, as it happens. I may not. But I try and play this, well, in as entertaining a way within my own strategies as possible. Watch my flat screens for me playing it the way that... Well, actually, no, not many of my flat screens do I play it. Again, try and play it in an entertaining fashion. Like, you know, this is what Doc's counting my performances instead of deaths on Into the Radius, because we shouldn't be dying on this. Shouldn't. But yeah, we'll go plus P next, because after these couple of missions, we'll be going into the nastier areas of the Radius. Yes, a legend in my own mind, because if that isn't the most important place to be a legend, I don't know what is. What is this? Find the odd rift, destroy it, and bring back the broken shard. I thought it's saying that we... Oh, no, I know why. I know why. I think I know why. Because there's another one in Pobeda Factory, and we're probably... I don't know. Maybe we will get that. But let's stick to what we've got here. M3, M4. Ooh, that's a fucking nasty one. Get ready on the count, Doc. I haven't ventured into this anomaly cluster in quite some time. I'm hoping there's not gas there. You know what? It's that difficult. I might just fuck it off. There's going to be a time for dying, and it's going to be the next thing that we stream, not this. Fuck this crossing as well. Okay, I can go... We saying I can go around there? Ooh, that's nasty. If I hit that reflector anomaly, it'll probably dump me right in the middle of that shit. We can't get round that way. I don't want to have to... You know what, we're just gonna fucking have to. Just gonna fucking have to. This is quite an unlucky... configuration, shall we say, where I'm having to run through anomalies to, yeah, get by, because that hurts me, and so does that, but this will hurt me a lot less. If we can see where it is. Actually, ooh, tight, like a tiger. Do bear in mind, the enemies can go in these. They can be deep enough to completely cover them. And it's, yeah, one of the sneakier tactics that they do is you'll hear them, and then they'll just come up out of the soup. It looks amazing, but they don't do it on purpose. It's not by design. So, ideally... we want to be doing all of our missions here now, because we're killing a lot of enemies around here. Shit. Find cover. Well, I mean, we were doing all right on ammunition. Fuck. Totally worth it, though. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Hello, Virant. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a twat. That intrusion mission can be a nasty tax on your resources. Right. Let's see now. So we are here. So we want to be going in a north is that way. We want to be going in a southeasterly, which would be there. And then we are looking out for those telegraph poles. I think I know where that is. Yeah, there's one. So we were just here, as it happens. Is that just floating? Yeah, chilling out. Nice. We were just over here, but we got pushed off of this because there was quite a lot of enemies around, and we were running short of ammunition. I believe it should be around here, but we want to loot that anyway. So there's one of them, and I think it's between those two, so it should be around there. They're slow enough, and we've got stamina. But this is what I'm getting at. Like, these guys are that slow. We can just give them the run around, get their goods, and carry on. But if you keep doing that, so that's what we're after. You know what? I'm going to go and take that back now. If you keep doing that, eventually you'll get to the point where you get so many chasing you that it becomes a bit of a nightmare. Ooh, hello. What was that? Fucking bullet. It's alright. It'll buff out. So, I don't want to be carrying that round with me for the rest of the game, for the, you know, the rest of our time out here. So, we'll quickly take that back. God, talk about your nickel and diamond. Can I get through? No, I can't. Get past there. Just. Gotta be very careful around here. There's a decent amount of reflector anomalies. Basically, I could dump this where I am, but we're close enough to the entrance of this level that I might as well go back, have a quick shower, dump this in. We can then set off another mission as well. And we like made this safe, so all this is really costing us is a little bit of time and stamina. And time we've got plenty of because I came out really early. Normally I come out early to get to where I want to be, so that when I get there, the lighting levels are good. The lighting levels are still crap because we came out that early. Again, this is the way that I play when I'm streaming it, so that you guys can at least see what the fuck is going on. Otherwise, yeah, the stream will be basically that, and I wouldn't want to watch that. A small, really weak light circle running around the map. But at least now you get views like that. Nice little part of Blocky Village. Lovely. I suppose I could show off what happens. So we are at 1, 2, 3. Well, we're at plenty of health. A little touch of that, and it will drain us by, I think it's 5. We're still burning. Still burning. Shit. Fuck! Okay, well, they've upped the damage of that then. Jesus Christ, man. The things I do for testing. Yes, that counts, Doc. But yeah, so hopefully you can see just how deadly they are. I swear they didn't... Shit! I swear they didn't used to do that much damage. Ah! One step... I tell you what... Probably still am. But yeah, that was like fucking 3/4 health dead from one touch of an anomaly. So I'm pretty sure they've upped that, because it used to take, I think it was like 6 blocks. So yeah, maybe, well, to be fair, actually, it is unrealistic, so anomalies are supposed to be doing more damage. Oh well, so yeah, let's not touch that again. Ow. That would save me some bloody time, wouldn't it, if I hadn't gone touching the radius things. For science, though, isn't it? But yeah, so an incredibly dangerous anomaly. This is why you don't run around in forests. You don't run around near those things ever. And you definitely don't run around at night. Look, Doc, it's been years since I played this properly. Well, the thing is, like, when I do all my tips and tricks, I do them in normal mode because that's the way that most people will experience the game. But I do try and make sure that the tips that I would give in those sort of things will cross-pollinate to the harder modes as well. If it works in normal, it should work in hard. The fucking changed. Yeah, look at that. Look at that for a fucking bastard of a tripwire. There was a gap here, wasn't there? Also, leaving the level whilst you are burning from one of those and coming into another loading screen, you will continue to burn. That I do remember testing. And do note as well that your med syringe will out-heal, the heal that will give you will outdo the damage that those strands will do. Can someone look it up? It's bugging me now. They're like the least of my concerns usually in this game, but I cannot remember what they're called. Yeah. Confusing preloaded excuse indeed. Which one was that one? It was that one. Cool. Good. Fits like a glove. Perfect. Excellent. To be fair, we probably need a fucking... tell you one of the things I'm going to do as well. I don't want to be here all day. Oh, that's Pobeda Factory. That's Pobeda Factory. That's Pobeda Factory. Block your village. Lovely, we'll take that one. So, starting and cancelling missions will allow you to get better ones, worse ones, ones that are more money but more involving, or less money and less involving, and also allow you to change locations. So, for instance, it wanted to put more missions in Pobeda Factory. I don't want to have to go there, although we're supposed to. We have cleared out all of that, but this is not clear, and it's quite a high up anomaly. So now the mission that's tied to is down to these, and the game wants us, before we can continue to make progress, not to, you know, do as harder missions as possible. It just wants us to do missions. So one of the things that we can do, metastasis, find the odd rift, destroy it and bring it back. We can abort that and note how the objective for it stays there. Now if there's another one that's metastasis and is only, so that's a 2, let's see if it will give us a 1. No. What was that one? Hello, Donald. How we doing? Yeah! Yeah, a punishing old bitch like it's always been. Oh, we've got that to look forward to as well. Is that where oh, no, it's M2. Where's M2? Oh, it is that one. Yeah, that one can fuck off as well. So what I'm doing here is I'm cherry-picking my missions now. Block your village cleanup? Yeah. We'll take that one. In and out. We could do that. Convey. Metastasis. That's 2. So what we've done by recycling that mission, is it that one? Is in progress. M1. So it wants us to go over to... Oh, it's only near school. It's not actually at school. That's a lot easier a prospect than what I thought. Oh, it's Operation Cleanup. Wrong mission. I'm looking at the wrong bloody mission. 2 seconds. M4. Where's M4 now? Oh, same place. Cool. We'll go there. We'll go there. Hello, gentlemen. Hey, dude. Yeah, we're most of the way through this one. I'm just gaming the system a little bit. So instead of now going to line for Beta Factory, because we've already got one of these and I've in essence quit the mission and started again, it's reset the mission, so we still now have 2 locations to pick up these. So by doing that, I don't have to go here anymore. I can just pick up the one there and bring that one back home with this one for tea and biscuits. If we did find any of these, because they can appear even if you don't have a mission on for them, when you destroy the rift anomalies, you can get those. M3 sample courier, so that's the same box that we need to bring back again. M2 radius treasures. It says permavay route. What the? M2. Oh, it wants us to... no, thank you. Oh, have we got a heavy helix, maybe? I believe, if I'm correct as well, those ones... Oh, no, we have got a... is that just a normal helix? So I think those ones can disappear as well. They're heavy variants, the ones that are tied to these. Let's abort that. See if we can get something a little nicer. Could go paparazzi. Which one's that one now? Like, this is all of the admin shit that I do try and avoid. How many missions have we got left to do? 2. So, normally, I would say load up on missions, go out on a full-on trek. What I'm going to try and do to try and get this completed sooner rather than later is we're going to cherry pick and do what's absolutely necessary, which, to be fair, is another way to play this game. So you want me in Block Your Village M1, Sample Courier Container M2, and M3 is there. So that's 3 of the 2 missions that we need to do, and it'd be worth us going there. So this time we're going to go... We'll come in via the normal route, which is here, and then we're going to run all the way around, and then we're going to go through that. And we've cleared a lot of the enemies in here. There will be some of them back, because that is the very nature of doing what I'm doing, kind of fucking about, basically. Right. But the thing is, as well, we also used quite a bit of ammunition. I'm still in normal mode on this game, and we're playing it on realistic, and yeah, things change. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not where that goes. Things change. Nope. Okay, fine. Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, lovely. And to be fair, these were still full anyway. Yeah, we did have plenty of ammunition, so we didn't necessarily need to come back. But, on the side of caution, we did... and we still had those as well. Yeah, to be fair, we had plenty of ammunition, and I could have carried on. But, as I said, these are other... or these are the other ways that I play the game. I've streamed it enough. Right, quick shower. One of the things I still haven't had time to get round to yet, potentially going to see about putting some time towards it tomorrow, ooh, fags, is I need to have another look at Into the Radius 2. The last time I played it, it was fucking terrible. Back there. Not as in the game, it just seems the more and more the devs do with, so this was the beta as well, the more and more the devs do with that game, the more and more strain it's placing on the Quest 3 without it being optimized. When it first came out on the Quest version, it wasn't half bad. The only problem that I found is that when I went to stream it, it was plenty playable for me, but it was, I watched that stream back and it was like unwatchable because it's such a bad frame rate, and that's not a good representation of the game. So yeah, I kind of cut those live streams short because it was looking bad. I mean, to be fair, I think we got far enough that I'd done enough. But yeah, I need to go back. I'm hoping they've done a lot of optimization work. Up until recently, the game has got to the point where it feels like I'm streaming, even though I'm not streaming. That's how much of a tax there seems to be on performance. Right, so, as I mentioned, we're going to go, oh, crap. Okay, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go all the way around. Motherfuckers! Alright, breathe in, chat. There we go. Lovely. Easy job. Like, for realistic as well, this seems to have been increased. I don't remember there being quite so many and so nastily placed random anomalies in this in this game. It seems to have gotten worse. Oh. It seems to have gotten worse. But anyway. Right, so we're coming around here because we have a mission to do. There will be enemies. You're going to see this in just a moment. We'll see this in just a moment, and then the enemies are just up the road from it. There's potentially going to be some nasty ones here as well. They shouldn't be armoured. So there's the way back to Permavay route. We could have gone through Permavay route to get here, and arguably it would have been quicker, but there would have been enemies that we would have had to deal with, and we're not operating in Permavay route. So every enemy that we kill in Permavay route is wasted bullets. If we're not there to loot and we're not there to do missions, then we don't really, if we can avoid it, want to be travelling through it and killing enemies. Really? Here we go. There's one. How far up the road are you? Oh, so that's that one, and then we're up the road there. So there's another. So let's... I could knife these. We're nickel and diming already enough, though. Uh-oh. That's a fucking lot. Who's fucking up the numbers on this?
Just one last time.
Jesus Christ. We're jammed. It's not auto. Jesus. I mean, I've played this mode, but I don't remember this many enemies. We're also very short of armor. I forgot to buy it. Where? Oh, there you are. For fuck's sake. You look just like the fucking trees. Thankfully, he's a shit shot, and I'm not as shit. Right, cool. Successful mission. Fuck me! I don't think I've ever seen that many on the road before. And I've done realistic before. That was a lot of enemies. That's the level of enemies that I want to see in this game, if I'm honest. Right. Where was my drummy? There she is. Fucking jam. Cheers. Yeah, so because of the... It's not always down to the condition of the weapon. It can also be down to the condition... Let's just sort this out quickly. It can also be down to the condition of the magazine as well. Oh, that one's empty. Cool. So what does he do? Fill up the thing that's worn out. Fucking idiot, you're gonna regret this. Foreshadowing, chat. Going for convenience. Again, this is all a waste of time. Naughty play. Although, one of the things that I will say is I am taking this game quite lackadaisy, and I shouldn't be. Really shouldn't be. Okay, right, so you're done. And we will just... Come on, quick, come on now, quickly. I've said about not loading whilst we're in the radius. If I had, again, I'm terrible for it, but I never want to buy anything, especially if I know I can find it out here. So, you know, I'm not going to buy more of these banana mags. I'd like to have 3 banana mags, 1 extra of these in my bag for the specific purposes of reloading. So we want to go M2 and then hit M3 and then done. We want to stay away from that fucking area. I'll tell you that for now. We want to do this ideally without popping a heal, but like imagine this guy's been stood, I was saying about this in the last stream, imagine that guy's been stood there watching this battle unfold all this time. When I get close enough to him, he then transforms into a seeker and starts running after me. What an amazing enemy that would be. Maybe not this early in the game, although I suppose we are getting there now at this point. Ooh. Hey, look! So, this is one of the other reasons as well that you want these. Nipple tassels. Or at least that's why you want 2. Perfect. I could get that. I can't be bothered. These are all opportunities that I'm kind of wasting in exchange for speed. Yes, basically. Hello, Chris. Yes, that's correct, Chris. Never stop me moving things from one thing to another. By gods, I'll put some 7.62 by 25 mil into you. Dagnammit. Right, so where are you now? You're at the back end of here. Oh no, I think he can be anywhere around here. He might have some friends. It's definitely that. Or am we thinking of the wrong one? Metastasis. Find the odd rift, destroy it, and bring it back to the broken shard. It should... Oh, I know where it is. It's in this house back here, wasn't it? And hopefully... Oh, okay. Maybe they've fixed my exploit? Because there should be one here, but there's not, because we've potentially already killed it. Shit. Shit. Oh well, never mind. I better check quickly. The rift anomaly can spawn in other areas. Ooh, radius meat. Ooh, that reminds me, eat smoke. I'm not being quite as precise with my looting as well. I do realise that we are wasting a lot of time with me fucking around with these so-called theories and best plays. So, oh, I didn't shower either. This is fucking risky. Ooh, that's a slider. That's several sliders. Okay, let's bring them in. Safest play against a slider? Walk backwards. They teleport in front of you and try and twat you. If you're constantly walking backwards, they teleport in front of you and go to swipe and miss you every time. God, that's a lot. Jam. Thanks, Bon. Ow, fucking. Oh shit. Well, there goes all our ammo. That was good timing as well, Von. My battery literally just pinged. Good stuff. Back in the game. Right, let's... Yeah, bye-bye ammo. That was a lot of enemies. Right, so one of the things I have learned so I can check my battery condition is go into the menus before pressing that one. There you go. Cool, we're good. The big bucks indeed. Big bucks indeed. Right, let's go. We don't need that on our person anymore. That should mean that that one is now clear for us to go and get. And I think we're carrying another box back at this rate, and we've already done one, so this will be mission 2. Hey, it's not a big box! Cheers! Cool, I think we're done here. So those enemies were there because we'd gone for a mission there. One of the things that I never tested, and it might be different on realistic, I don't know, I'm wondering if it is the case, is if you start and abort and then start and abort and start and abort missions, does it place the enemies and then not remove them when... Because I've always said, like, you should do that to kind of nickel and dime the game and get missions where you want them. Like, yeah, I've never checked. Probably should. Probably should, shouldn't I? Probably should. Again, Could be updates, or could be lack of updates. So because the game has been kind of sunset now, maybe something that's crept in, you know, enemies don't despawn. I mean, it's an easy test. Ish. Right, let's go and fucking shower first, because we stink. Right, I think, as well, it might be time. Come on. Don't reload in the shower as well. It's an absolute thanks, Doc. It's an absolute pain in the ass to reload in the shower. That's not a bad shout, actually, Doc. They're still full. Okay, so remember, PP not so good a concept at the moment. TT good at the moment. So this is one of the other things I, again, have adopted when it fucking works in the stream is I can do that. I can start picking things and buying things. Where is it? Armor. And start picking and buying things with my pointers. Oh, we're gonna need some money. Picking and buying things with my pointers whilst I'm reloading. These are all in efforts to keep the stream moving along. In my other days, what I would do is, if I had multiple drum mags, is I would load them. Oh, I fucking dropped one. Ugh. I would load them up. I'd have like multiple drum mags and multiple of these, load them all up off stream, and yeah, it just makes the... You can have all of that. No, get in. And that'll get some money anyway. I've got so much shit to sell also. That needs a repair. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to repair it all whilst I'm here, because that probably needs a repair. Again, pure laziness this is. Really is. But in the essence of keeping the stream going, because I'm not going to repair. What I should be doing is keeping on top of my repairs as I play the game, but we all know that I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah, I found the other magazine, chat. Don't worry. It was in the gun. Fucking idiot. Right. Delivery. You know, I used to play this game. Very much getting visions of this as Crashlands. There was a time when I used to be a master at this game, but then I played another game and all of the new information got pushed out of my head. No, you can't buy drum mags. We can buy banana mags. I might buy one. Might buy one. Oh, they're actually very cheap. I'm going to buy 2. Let's do that. Pop that there and that there, and I'll keep some extra in my bag so that we load up here and we've got plenty of ammunition to go out with. This is something that I started doing in Into the Radius 2 because it was a lot more fucking convenient, but I think I'm gonna just have to start doing the same thing in this one. Right, we need things to sell. Yes, that's right. I completely forgot about selling all of those last time. Don't need those. And, that should be enough. Oh, is that a waste? It is. We need to scrub that up. I'm not going to use that. Might as well sell it. God, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. Hopefully, we can get near. Ooh, sorry. Oh, okay, that's been taken up then. Hopefully we can get near armor. Oh dear. We need more. I tell you what, this is because I haven't been nickel and diming my loot. This is a rarity for me. I mean, to be fair, we've got plenty of that. Well, cheers, fellas. Nice to know you. This was almost the stream where I was actually going to do some sniping. I don't, like, the sniping's great in this and everything, but I don't really rate it myself because you then don't, you're not in the depths of things, and that's where things get scary and things go wrong. So, right, this now means that we can kind of compete with the guys that have got full auto. Now, ooh. Or full auto and machine guns. Now, you can see that when I look down. I would like to buy the helmet, but if I put the helmet on, you guys will have about 1/5 of your screen covered by the lip of the helmet, and I'm sure you guys don't want that, and I don't really want that either. So we're going to forego the helmet. And then what I have also done is one of my classic preloaded excuses is then preloaded. Ah, if only we had a helmet, chat. If only we had a helmet, we would have been fine. Come on. It's one of the things that I do really appreciate from Into the Radius 2. Come on, just eat them up. Is the ability to tap the trigger button to add bullets to magazines faster. Basically, you can reload these as fast as you can pull the trigger, but with this, you just press, hold, and stick it in, and more often than not, it'll just load up for you. Right. Well, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there is that, Faye. There is that. It's always an option. Always an option. Right. Come on. Stop fucking around. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think I've got enough to buy it at the moment, so... Of all the concessions that I have to make, it's probably the least concerning because it doesn't actually... It's the armor that gives me 40, the helmet gives me another 15. The way that damage works in this is, I believe, it's a percentage damage reduction. So, basically, if we had the helmet on and the body armor, it would be 55%, and then as we take damage, that percentage of damage reduction is reduced until we repair our armor. Now, an extra 15%, I mean, normally I would take it. To be fair, we can't even fucking afford it anyway, I don't think. Let's have a look. I mean, we could. We could. I mean, I got all of these, yeah. That'll probably do it. I'll get rid of you as well, and you. Oh, fuck it, I don't need any of these. I don't even know why I bother collecting half this shit anyway. I'm never going to use it. Yes, I know there's a regen crystal in there. I always sell them. I think the med pens are better. Let's have... Actually, you know what? It might not be too bad. It might not be too bad because we are slightly zoomed in. Let me just have a look. Yeah, that's a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't like it. It was a great idea, but it's going on the shelf. Oh, there's 1,200. I ain't getting back. Look at it as well. My helmet is so shiny. So shiny and new. Look at the reflections off of that, dude. This is Quest native. What? Well, we almost got to wear a helmet. Right. We've got missions to do. see, like, I look at that and I'm like, that's now going to appear on any clips that I do, and it's just going to be a pain in the ass, unfortunately. I don't know, yeah, I don't want to, like, the view of the quest is restricted enough, plus with the fact that we're zoomed in. Oh yeah, I've got another mission to hand in as well, that one there. Good. Right, so that's that one. So we have got 2 others. Oh, that's 2 of. Heavy Helix, that's 2 of as well. I might cancel both of those off and see if we can get something better. But for now, I think we've got a farewell gift, is it? A farewell feast. Now, explore the location, search for hints that will lead to the artifact. Now, with a farewell feast, if you know what you need before you go out there, you can take it all with you. And I would heavily suggest that you do so. Did we actually save any grenades? Or did I sell them all? This grenade sink would always have helped me in this situation. Yeah, well. Right, so we need... I think it's one of those. It might be one of those. And I would suggest doing this as well, because it just saves you time fucking around. I think it's 2 of the F1 pineapples, but... right. And then we'll take 1, 2, and then I think it's beef, because the other one you can find. But we'll take a little bit of everything just in case. Is that Tachanka? Yes, Tachanka. So we'll take 3 of those, 3 of those. I can't remember. It's been a while. Take those. And then, well, we'll just have to find the fucking grenades, won't we? Right, so we are now going to the area where plus P ammunition is needed. Caucasoria. Let's get that one on. Let's get rid of that one, because we don't need it anymore. Let's get rid of... No. Caucasoria. Yeah, we'll take that one. Let's get rid of that one, because that's in Permavay route, and that's multiple locations. Not started. No. So we're operating in the Caucasoria region. We can go straight there because we've already unlocked the fast travel. We're going to be operating in this area, so this is nice, but also a bit nasty because it means there's going to be more fucking enemies there. Let's see if we can get some of these changed for other. As a general rule, the mission will be the same, so this one will keep on being paparazzi. That one is in Caucasoria, but it doesn't matter where a paparazzi mission is. It's about taking photographs that I ain't gonna fucking take. So you could, as well, spend a lot of time doing this and then never change to what you want to, but some of them will. So I think that'll do for now. We could grab, if there's, you know what, actually, if there is, where's that one? Oh, that's fine, because that's on the way. Could go, is it though? Is it though? Is it though? Is it on the way? It kind of is. Okay, we're going to do a 2-pronged attack on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to sneak into here, grab that, come back, dump it, heal, re-ammo, and then go back in the normal fast travel way. And it's just a quick way of getting some missions done. We've got a little bit of light left. Now, as I said, the light levels in Caucasoria don't fucking matter, whereas the light levels in other areas do. I'm having to check this every time, because I was going to go that way. That's where we will be going in a minute. For now, Let's go and grab the papers from Kolkazoria. This will be repopulated with a handful of enemies, but now that we got plus P rounds, whether they armored or not, it doesn't really matter anymore. Do want to try and use my pistol mags because they still got the old FMJ in them. It was that one. That pistol needs some fucking love as well. Need to repair that. Huh, were you relying on the enemies that were here to defend your house, were you? Well, that's good news for us. That's very good news for us. Oh, look at that. Free mission. Fucking hell! Not so free! Jeez!
Star!
Well, guess they didn't have time to move. Any more? Any fucking more? So, herein, potentially, lies one of the problems with devs not staying on top of the updates of games. I don't think I've seen that before. I'd like to think that I started the mission and got here before that they could spread out, and that's why they were having some kind of couch party. However, what I suspect is that because this game hasn't had any real updates or any real looks in quite some time, but the actual system, i.e. meta, is updating and updating and updating, I think things get lost and things get changed and found around. We've seen it in In-Death Unchained. I've seen it in other games as well that are no longer supported. So, and I do think it's a problem. I'm all for kind of devs, you know, finishing their games and moving on, but I don't know, because we have these online and live services, I don't think games can be left in a state of play forever with the with what meta do. Or maybe there's the possibility that because the games are made in a certain way these days, that if the devs don't know what they're doing or don't know how to code for that, I don't know, I get the impression that they need to come back in to make fine adjustments every now and again between the actual game and the system that runs them. But I don't know, I'm probably wrong. I don't know, I can't see another reason why. Time to put another one in, yeah, I know, right? Hey, we want to keep our stamina up, Faye. Want to keep that stamina up. Oh god, I tried to put it in my mouth. Where did that one go? Huh? Huh? I fucking ate that one. Hey, look, I'm trying to maintain a healthy 20 to 40 a day habit, alright? Give over. Cool, right, that's some free money. Let's do some repairs. Yeah, they'll be fine. Again, all a waste of money. That pistol suppressor, we don't really need to be suppressed anymore, so I should take that off. When the suppressor gets to 0%, it is no longer suppressing rounds anymore. So, yeah. It's one of those things, it's like when you don't need the pistol suppressed because you've kind of gone loud and fighting in that sort of scenario, just take it off. It costs so much to repair, and the only place that you can repair it, or previously the only place you could repair it, was in there. Right. We got our heal, we need to re-ammo, and we're off to Kolkazoria. Normally, I would wait and have a sleep before we go and get this mission done, but we don't need to because we're going to Kolkazoria. Right. Yeah. So we can kind of maximize our time here. We want to be spending... Oh, come on. Come on! Like, I swear I didn't used to do that. Bullet loading simulator. cool. Well, that's us halfway through our precious PP. But to be fair, we've got a lot on us. So, right. And because we're going into nastier areas, we're going to start picking up lots more stuff. Some nasty weaponry. I've also missed out on some of the secret stashes, which are again another good source of cash. But can we move things along? I'd like to think if I can get Farewell Feast done, I think we just need to then do a handful of missions, and then it's Pechorsk Castle, and then it's the end. And then I can show you the secret third ending that I don't think I've showed off on stream before. There are choices that you can make at the end, but you can also shoot yourself as well. And that's the ending that we'll probably be going for. Seems fitting. Seems very fitting. So, our mission is just down there. Keep forgetting to bring the gas mask with me as well, but I don't think we need it. So, 3 in the afternoon. 1,500 hours. I don't quite know what's going on with the skybox, but, hello. Fuck! One at a time, please, gentlemen! I need you to come round, Spawn. There we go. Ow. The fuck? Did you just shoot me through the fucking box? Prick. Fucking love PP ammo. It's probably PP ammo. I hear you, dickhead. Totally worth it. Waste, but totally worth it. You fucking little bastard! And no, I heard you. That's a shot. Alright, let's pop that one in there. So we are now nothing but PP. And then one of the other things that I'll do as well is we'll just fill up... You can fucking wait! Just fill up one of those. We'll have... Yeah, we'll put that one there as well. There we go. Fuck off, Kim. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's why I'm taking all these hits. It's the fucking chin, isn't it? Very good. Look, he may have a long face, but at least he's a handsome motherfucker, just like me. Well said, Kim. Well said. Right, now... We do indeed have a new threat to deal with. It should be right down there. We have a new threat to deal with, and it's not that sparking fucking lightning, although that is a threat. I tell you what, as well. Well, let's see how we do over here. Let's try not to get electrocuted, everybody. So what is the mission? It's probably quite an important factor. In and out. Find the neon. Ugh. Found it! Found the neon. Cool. Now, because that mission was nice and close, and we actually took an absolute fucking pasting, and I'm trying to nickel and dime our resources, we're gonna head back, throw the neon in, see if there's another mission for here, grab a quick heal, go back out fresh. I should also buy another. So basically, the mission that we're going on, you're supposed to find a load of things for this farewell feast. If you take them out with you, it just allows you to get it done a lot quicker without having to loot the entire place. Part of the reason why we want to do that is not only there's a lot of enemies, but there is an invincible tank patrolling the streets. So I'd like to get this one out of the way. This is a great mission, but I do hate it so. And again, there's no penalty for this because we can't sleep. This is part and parcel of one of the ways that you kind of have to. If I could, I mean, to be fair, if I could sleep, I'd be just doing this whilst we're out in the radius and nickel and diming my health by sleeping to the next hour, which you should totally do. Don't reload in the shower and don't smoke cigarettes in the shower as well. Oh. But because we're right next to the exit, there's no reason not to do that. It's a little bit of extra cash right now. Oh, yeah, we did repair the pistol. A little bit of extra cash right now, and then it means that another mission will show up on the job board, and that might be like in Caucasoria or there and thereabouts. There you go. Perfect. Find the black box. And where is it? I mean, that one can probably go and get fucked, because I don't want to have to go to this area and this area. Having said... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. Right. Did we... Let's make sure we're topped up on ammunition as well. We're going to need it for this one. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Game! There we go. Cool. I would normally as well have a lot more drum mags than this. I would have 3. I would have all of them loaded and then be swapping them out when I come back home as well, just to keep things nice and fast. However, we haven't been to that secret stash yet, and we haven't got that lucky. We actually have got very lucky to find 1 drum mag, because you can only find drum mags in the radius. It's another one of the things that makes the PPSH. The PPSH is okay. The PPSH full is the one that you want. There's also another special thing that I haven't shown off about it, in that technically it's an SMG, but I can go into concentration mode. And what concentration mode does is, that's me normally, and then if I go into concentration mode, you'll see that there is a slight sway on that, and it's for your fine adjustment. This is the only SMG that is capable of going into concentration mode. I know this because I've tested them all. This is actually a nice addition. You used to have to, and I used to march across gun up like that. Yeah, the brown water doesn't hurt you. The red water is the nasty shit to look out for. We're going to go all the way around, because fuck that area also. Now, again, but I don't want to save scum it, so we're just going to walk it. We could walk through it, like off here. I know it looks like a drop, it's not. Or into that. We could walk into that, and it will place us somewhere randomly on the map of... Well, not randomly, there's like specific locations, but it will randomly put us at one of those specific locations. The likelihood is going into there will put us closer to our objective than walking there, and that can sometimes be a good idea, But sometimes it could put us, you know, the opposite end or back where we started. And each time I do it, I'm losing time. Now, that doesn't matter too much as far as lighting levels are concerned, as far as s.t.a.l.k.e.r is concerned, because as you can see, we are at 1700 hours and it's still light as day. In the other maps, it would be starting to get darker roundabouts now. So... there's also not a lot going on around the outside of the level, but this is what we want to be doing. We're also, by doing this as well, know that the tank that I mentioned patrols this area. And it has a set patrol path. It can, if memory serves, deviate from it a little bit. But not much. I also wanted to come to this safe house as well, because I haven't been here for ages. And if I remember rightly, there's a load of fags. Yay! Lovely. Because we were getting a little low. Ooh. Oh, well, hello, the Grazza. Nice little grows there. Good. Right, I need to keep all of that to one side. I couldn't remember what it is that I need. I think I need 2 of the F1 grenades, which now means that we then have to go and find one. What will happen is I'll get bored of trying to find one after about, well, I say bored, get PTSD because of all the combat that it'll lead us into from trying to find one. Oh, have I not brought any stims out? That's not a good idea. That can go there, that can go there, and that can go there. Yeah, I'll get to... Why can't I take it back? I could cook you all up some Tushonka with that. Oh, good. Are we starting to get heavy already? And we've barely picked up anything. That gross is fucking massively heavy. Now, you'll note that we are skirting the outskirts of the level. With good reason. Because we are away... We've eaten a ways away into our radius time. Although we will potentially be operating in this area during the next tide. Again, everything that we don't have to kill, I'm not going to. Like that Seeker over there is not bothering us right now. So we'll just go all the way around him. There is some points of interest around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. And that's part of the reason why I've chosen this route. That seems like an error. I have walked this route many times and I've never seen that. Interesting. Is that, Pabeda? We'll try and keep things reasonably stealthy here. Although he heard us. Oh, don't drop your pistol, you fucking lunatic. There's... Ooh. Good. Oh yeah, of course, we're carrying all this fucking meat. Thought you were a lot closer than you were. Think we might have found our last mag of FMJ there. Good. Didn't have another one. Yep, there we go. So this would be my normal setup, and I would normally have another drummy on me as well. As I said, though, we have missed getting one of the drum magazines. Have missed getting one of the drum magazines. Bye-bye, BTR, you fuck. I hope he hasn't heard me. Right, on. So that was the BTR. That thing is... I mean, technically it's not invincible, but it has more HP and you can't, and it regenerates it enough that you cannot kill it, so it is effectively invincible. Although one of the things that you can do is if you shoot it, it will stay stock still for the rest of the time that you are in the level, and then I think if you leave, it disappears, or at least that was what was happening. It was a bit of a glitch for a while. So I like shooting it so it stands stock still. I don't like then leaving so that it disappears. It doesn't do it every time, if I remember, and they may have fixed that. It's been a while. Stop it! There we go. Oh, fuck. Always check the durability. We haven't got another Spetsnaz knife. That is disconcerting. Disconcerting, one of the two. So, this area was given a little love as one of the last updates that the devs did. Is that going to bring you on? Yes, it is. So there's a little bit more to loot in here, and they've kind of... Oh, I'll demonstrate. You do have to sprint backwards, though, to stay out of its clutches. So, you know, there's plenty of videos doing the rounds as to, or there was anyway, as to how dangerous sliders are. If they get the jump on you and you're, like, in combat and they fucking slide up to you whilst you're in a firefight, yeah, they're incredibly dangerous. But if there's just a few of them coming after you, as long as you've got plenty of stamina, you just sprint backwards, or, you know, backpedal, whilst the old sprint is toggled. But yeah, this area used to be very dilapidated. There wasn't anything here. There was very little loot, and there wasn't much to this area. And then they've added a couple of extra loot spawns. I think there's cake here? Memory serves me, often doesn't. The secret documents, we take those. Anything in the back of this lovely car? Stay away from that. But yeah, they added all of these bits and pieces to make this area worth checking. And some spooky noises as well. Teacup, saucer. Maybe they didn't add all that much. Maybe it was just the, I basically remember this area being not a very good point of interest, and they've, upped it a little bit, but not by much. You got anything for us? Nope. So, Jesus Christ! So that'll be the town sniper. I don't know if that's a guy. I don't know if he's moving. I don't know if that's a soldier or one of the ones that stand still that you can smack into. I think it's one of the ones that you can stand still. So what I was going to say is a great tactic for taking on Kokozoya's village is to, well, I'll show you because we're going there anyway. We will make our way across to this tower, clear the immediate area, and you'll see that there's a lovely little balcony up there on that water tower that you can fight from. I think that guy's coming for us. No, okay. Right, we'll sort all of that out in a minute. Because there was another reason why we came here as well. I'm not, obviously, you know, the routes that I'm taking, I'm not showing off absolutely everything, but there is probably one of the coolest pieces of artwork going in the game. Right, all of these were actually designed by people as well and put in the games. The same people that are probably constantly trying to do Dread art. But yeah, and me. And me. But no, they've, you know, put some hard work into some of those, and some of them look absolutely fantastic. And they're a really nice addition. The devs did a competition, and the winners had their images immortalized in the game forever. And if you want to know where they all are, I have various tips and tricks videos that will tell you. Although, don't rely on me to tell you where they are right now. I know. Oh, look at him, look. I'll snipe you. If I remember rightly, and I often don't, part of the reason why this place is such a good place to snipe from is these count as solid. Like, I haven't been hit yet. I mean, he might just be a fucking terrible shot. He has got a pistol, to be fair. Where are you going, though? Oh, fuck, another sniper. Ow! Fuck off! Fucking game. Last time... What the... I swear they're hitting me through fucking walls for fun now. Last time I played the game, enemies weren't able to climb ladders. So, you know, either we're incredibly safe. Yeah, it's the chin, isn't it? It's chin sticking out. Either we're incredibly safe, or I'm about to get my comeuppance. I know which one chat's hoping for. Look at that. A couple of extra ones. Let's out-snipe the sniper. Oh, shit. Have we got one in? Yes, we have. So I can see what I'm doing. Oh, there's another one. That's why. TT, everybody. Sniper pistol. Yes. Yes! Ooh, there's more.
Where are you?
20 past... oh, sorry. 20 to 11 in the PM. Note how we can still see what we're doing, and I don't have a light source on. What are you saying? This is not what this is designed for. We're wasting ammo. I mean, I could use the TT again, but I was going to... I'm getting sick of having to reload the magazines, if I'm honest. John can't come to the breakfast right now. Sorry, love. Where are you? There he is. Sounded like one of them then. Where are you? Come on. Ooh. Oh, do you still... You thought I was still up the top. What an idiot. I mean, what an amazing play. Let's go round. It's great. I fucking love it. You'll be happy to know... that all of this shit will not be said around you if you play the game with no enemies. Those are all those voice lines are from the enemies. Oh, fuck, we haven't got anything to... This is a first. I've never been caught short without a knife, which now means that to finish off those, we're wasting ammunition, or at least I feel like we're wasting ammunition. 16. Oh, also, hello, Shanty. How we doing? I can't remember if you were here earlier or not. Probably. Ooh. I'd love to say that that was a headshot, but I don't think it was. Again, plus P. Woo! Woo! E! So it's one of the reasons why I like the TT and I like the PP, and I don't think I've ever done a stream without those two crutches. And them being on the same ammo type, me being able to use these all the way to finish the game, being able to upgrade the weapons and not have to worry about those upgrades because I'm going to be using these for the rest of the game, and then on top of all of those other factors as well, that you can upgrade the ammunition to scale with the game. They're perfect. They're perfect. I do love the TT for its sniping ability. I can... Where are you? I can fucking hear you, you prick. So you'll see that it is getting late in the day. It's starting to get a bit dusky and dark. There he is. Starting to get a bit dusky and dark, but you guys should be able to see reasonably well. Like, you know, this doesn't look like nighttime. I mean, that kind of does, but that doesn't. How many we got left? 14. Let's top her up. Come on, do the thing. Come on. I thought I might as well take the time to do this. I thought I heard the tank, so I'm letting it go by. Cool. So we've almost got a full one of these. Now, any grenades that we find, we're going to go to the mission house, and I'm going to remind myself what I'd need to do the mission. I think we've killed most of the stuff around here. There is a mission that we could do with grabbing on the way out as well. Our objective, if memory serves... That sounds like a party for me! And it often doesn't. It's over there. Woo! Sorry, Dread. I'm getting there. Oh, he's military.
Gotta find that shopping list. Oh, okay. Buy stuff. Bring it home.
Wow.
Put it on the table.
Motherfuck.
Why am I
Nah. Well, there goes our ammo. At this point now, we might as well just get one of these in. Fuck, that's not the... Fuck. Idiot. Cool. Alright, good. That should be most things. Now, there is plenty of looting to be had around here, and to be fair, we should do a bit. I can hear the tank, so now's a great time to loot. One of the things that used to happen in this game is enemies couldn't actually follow you into buildings. I was very shocked when they patched that out, because obviously there was me sprinting away from stuff, like hordes of stuff into buildings, and they just followed me and twatted the shit out of me. Good day for the enemies, bad day for me. Bad day. Good. I think we'll have one of those since that's an extra. Where are you? There you are. Like that. Using plus P to do that is a waste. Now, I hear a thingy over there. So we want to, as soon... Thanks, Fawn. Yeah, just, well, let me finish the mission. Fucking hell. As soon as you hear... As soon as you hear those, that radio signal, you go and investigate and you go and take it out. Because the longer you leave it, the more enemies it's spawning. And, that's never good. I hope so. One day, Doc, one day. One day. See, enemies never used to do this. So you can imagine my terror when that happened. I was just like, oh yeah, you can't come in here. I can hear you stamping around out there. Oh shit. It's great. Who said anything about an after party? What are you talking about? It's not going to be as good as the... Hello. It's not going to be as good as the... Would you shut up? It's not going to be as good as the first time, though, Kim. Although, I mean, I'll leave it to you guys to decide, but I'm quietly confident now that I should, with having played through a mission and got a better understanding of how the game works, should be able to do all of those. As I didn't realise as well, all the extra perks that you get, you can add on in addition. So I think at the same time as playing again, as we're getting those perks, the moment that it becomes a little bit like I'm being successful, I think we're going to be upping that difficulty. I mean, we should up the difficulty right from the start, because I want to have a tough time of it. Right. I think there's a little bit in here. Ooh, that's big. That's kind of big. That's not. Oh, I ain't picking all this up. We will go and investigate those party noises in a moment. All the confidence. So this is another one of the secret stashes of the game. To be able to pick yourself up an AKSU. We already have a weapon. So this one we might be carrying back. But we got two hands. Oh, I thought there was a... Is there nothing up here? Can hear that tank again. Oh God, that's dark. Gadzooks, man, that's dark. So what we'll do, because we're likely to be returning to the area. Hello. We need to be over there. Woo! Piece of candy. Little secret documentos. Anything in here for us? No? What's this? Ah, a free grenade in the floor. If memory serves, and it often doesn't, we are shy drinks. Do not eat those. And we are shy grenades for this mission. I ain't going over there. Hopefully he didn't see me. Hey! here. I'm here. Where's the party? Brought this AK for everybody to enjoy. So, a lot of the items that we need are actually on this table for this mission. Or most of the food is. We're now so slow. So this is the slowness that we now move at. So I'll pop that down there for now. And we can get rid of some of our items. So I'll eat those. Oh, another drink. Good. Keep these away from ourselves because I don't want to drink them accidentally. Now, there is a list of all the things that we need for this here party. Why is that not? There we go. Another fucking AK. I ain't got enough hands to carry all this shit back. Actually I have. Right, Mum asks for 2 boom grenades, 5 candy bars. Ugh, I ain't got any candy bars. And we just ate a load. Fuck! Right, 4 drinks. 2 boom grenades. 4, that's 3. 5 canned pineapple. I brought extra. 1. 3, 2 large beef. That's the chonka. Yeah, you fucking. That's a first. Fucking hell. Bloody game. Right. Where were we? 4 drinks. Don't need those. Do need that. Pineapple. Pineapple. Meat. Hello. Fucking rough neighborhood, isn't it? Brick. What is it? Hey? I'm trying to fucking stack items on the table, you pricks! Jesus. Some people. Right. Back to pineapple collection. So, I think that's our 5 pineapple. So, 5 candy bars. I don't think I've got enough grades, so there's 3 more candy. Oh, it's only 3 canned pineapple. Is there more coming? Would you fuck off? I'm trying to stack things. I think it's not. I can't remember which of the grenades it is, but I think they might have changed that so that it can be either. I hope they've changed that so that it can be either. Normally, you would have to find all of these things out there. Right. What did we say we needed? Candy bars, and I just ate fucking 2. Prick. Completely forgot about the candy bars. Well, so what I'll do, I'll have a look for the 2 candy bars. We'll grab those, and if the mission doesn't complete, I'll know why, and we'll probably go back and call it a day and actually just buy said item, because I don't want to spend all day looking around the towns for it when I know I can just go back to the fucking back home and buy it. So, right, let's make hay whilst the tank is out of town. Right, everybody on the lookout for candy bars. That's candy bars. You know, those ones that I kept eating. Fuck. Completely forgot about the candy bars. This is why you smoke, see? I wonder if have I got any in here? Didn't like that. No. We're also very heavy. But we always have a little more space for a little more loot. Oh, another ramrod. Perfect. Haven't had to buy those. I always like to have 2. Yeah, exactly. Like real life. No, it should. It should stay. So basically the way that the tide works, I used to think that it resets all items because I've had things go missing. I don't know if it was an update or not. God, there's a lot of full packs of fags. I'm loving it. Oh, tank. Tank! Tank! Oh, here's our cup, by the way. That is our 3rd. A mystery item. That is located in that one there, at the edge, just at the end of, well, on the outskirts. Hang on. Here, we're currently in that building, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. I think it's that one. Might keep him distracted. No, it'll take my chin off. And technically, it's not a tank, it's a light, fighting infantry vehicle. Ooh, 2. All the PPSHs in the world. Come on, I just want some candy. There you go. There's the tank. So you all may be wondering now why I'm being suppressed. K2, ladies and gentlemen. He will get bored and moved on eventually. I didn't actually turn the light off for any reason other than by accident. Oh, is he still there? No. What's not exciting about me trying to find candy bars? What you saying, Kim? Oh, God. Shit! I knew we were going to be running low, but I didn't realise we were that low. Oh, hello. Have I got anything left? Yes, I do. Not that one. This one. Hunt. Where'd he fucking go? Fucker! Jesus! Oh, he's pushing me! He's pushing me! Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that was a jam. Bastard. Jesus. There you go, there's a little excitement for you. Must be getting late. Panicking. Panicking! Probably be the perfect time to go and play Crashland now, wouldn't it? It will be it would genuinely be quicker for me to run back home, buy a handful of candy bars and come back here. We might just do that. I'll check these last couple of houses. I don't know if I don't know you can. I don't think you can get up there still. No, feels like they forgot to put the ladder in that bit, but that's a lightning anomaly. We don't like those. That's Katia. We don't like those either. These, however, are cigarettes. Oh, we like those. We like those. So, unless there's like, how many was it that we needed? Was it 2 or 3? I can't remember. And I ate fucking several of them. I don't ever eat things. It's because we were starting to get quite heavy on load. Come on, candy bars. Want some candy? Want some candy? Yeah, I fucking do, actually. I'm not even gonna bother picking up the toothbrush. We've got fucking hundreds. We're running out of houses to check. And I know you're all here to watch me play fucking crap. Get my... Well, I say play. Go and get my ass handed to me. I suppose I could kind of game it a little bit to speed things along to show off what I was banging on about earlier. So we got M2 sorted at the very least, so it's not 100% failure. Yeah, I think it was 2. I think it was 2. So what we'll try here... There was, hang on, what we like weight-wise? Oh, we're never going to be able to carry that all back. Cool, we'll get them later. It would be save having to keep throwing shit. Fuck's sake. Save having to keep throwing shit. It'd be better to head back now. And we don't need to wait either. The tide is 24 hours away, but we could just come straight back out again, go home, dump our stuff, grab the candy bars, which I will do. Basically, I'll set us up for next stream, and then we'll go and play a little Crashlands for a little while. What time are we on, chat? Come on, let's get that stamina in. And what I'll do is I'll game the system a little bit and show off what I was banging on about earlier. See if we can get it. Do a little bit of save scumming to save some time. And also we're pretty fucking heavy as well. The only problem here is we will lose time. Hence why... Thanks, thanks Faye. So what I would normally do... Ooh, another health syringe. Thanks. It would. So what I would normally do is run all the way around the outside to get there. What we could do, though, so if I save here, and then I can show this concept off at the very least, and it might quicken things up. So you'll see that we're around this area at the moment. If I leave via these points that you can see are marked out by the runners, then you'll leave into the area that you're supposed to. So we're around, actually no, we are probably, yeah, somewhere in, where's the thing? Yeah, we're probably somewhere in this sort of area. So if I now just walk off the map, you'll note that it is 9:24 now, because the minutes go in seconds. But if I just walk off the map, it will spawn me somewhere different on the outside of the map, representing us basically wandering around and then finding our way back and coming in somewhere different. Now, it could dump us back where we were, but more likely than not, it'll put us somewhere else. It might be closer, it might be further away. Oof. Oh. Right, I know where we are. So, we have been... Oh, hang on, where's my hands? There they are. We have... So, you'll note, we were somewhere in this region. I think we were about there. Yeah, we were about here. We've now been transported to here, and we've lost 2 hours. But... that's a damn sight fucking quicker than trekking, especially when we are heavy. Now, I saved there because it could have put me somewhere that would not have been of benefit. This was, like, that's the best place that it could have possibly spawned us. It could have put us somewhere that was not of benefit, in which case then we reload our game, go back to where we were, walk into it, and it will transport us to somewhere else. It will always transport us, back into a different area in the same map. So, cool little feature that you can exploit, kinda. So it would have definitely taken us more stamina and longer than 2 hours to walk all that way back with all the shit that I have in my bag. So that was... and we didn't even have to reload it or redo anything with it. So what I'll do is we will dump all of the shit in our loot sink. I will pick up some extra candy bars. I do want to have a look up the top there and see if those ones have been respawned. And we'll get ourselves set to go straight back out there on the next stream, because if we can get that mission done, then it's a handful more missions, and then we can attempt the final mission, and on that bombshell we shall indeed end it there. This has been Into the Radius, running natively on the Quest 3. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.